this second day, day 2 of the DWS Summit 2017. As you know it, since very yesterday, we've been deep diving into our digital future. How can we invest in it? How should we invest in it, actually? And after a lot of talks and experts and return on experience on technological bets, we're about to bet again, but this time on strategy. What kind of big strategic bets should we take? Well, you know, it's going to be, of course, about the telcos this morning again. Telcos are definitely at stake here. And to do so, to try to understand what path the industry chosen, we will first hear about Eric Boyer, Senior Vice President of Product Marketing at AT&T in Dallas. But before we do watch his video message, we'll be joined by Jean-Luc LEMMENS, the Director of IDATE DigiWorld Telecom Unit. Jean-Luc, I'm happy to have you on stage to open this very morning. So what should we expect first about this first session this morning?
Well, this morning, we're going to discuss about the strategic big bets. How much money will be at stake? What are the telecom operator willing to invest in the new business model? Sorry.
And actually, speaking of money, first we're going to hear about Eric Boyer again, because Eric has played an important role in one of the main headline news events over the past few months, namely AT&T's acquisition of Time Warner in the US. Let's hear about Eric, and then we'll deep dive into it with you, Jean-Luc.
I wish I were able to join you all in person today and be in the thick of the conversations around our evolving industry. As many of you are aware, at AT&T, we've been transforming how we connect customers for over 140 years. I challenge you to find an industry that's changed more rapidly than the one that we're in today. Look to the smartphone in your pocket or purse, or the nearly ubiquitous network allowing you to send and receive a steady stream of information. Data traffic on our mobile network has grown 250,000% in the last decade. A significant amount of our network traffic is video, which we expect to be 70 to 80% of our network traffic by 2020. We're focused on connecting people with their world everywhere they live, work, and play, and we're working to do it better than anyone else. It doesn't matter if you're traveling across the country or enjoying the latest entertainment in your living room. You want to enjoy your favorite movies, shows, music, sports, and more on any screen where and when it works for you, and we're delivering. When we acquired DirecTV, we became one of the world's largest pay TV providers. But more importantly, we're giving customers the ability to get their wireless, video, and home internet all from one place, and they are responding to that seamless experience. This has given us scale to secure some of the lowest content costs in the industry and helps us negotiate rights to stream premium video entertainment to mobile devices for our DirecTV and DirecTV Now customers. Last year, when we launched DirecTV Now, we gained a new opportunity to reach cord cutters, shavers, and nevers with a low cost to entry at a national scale. We've had tremendous success in the content creation space as well with DirecTV Cinema and Audience Network. The Time Warner acquisition will give us the ability to provide premium content to a wider customer base. This is a distinct shift from only being a distributor of content to being a creator and disruptor at the center of the entertainment ecosystem. We'll be able to develop different and better ways to deliver customers more of what they want from their entertainment experience. Great content always wins, and this sets us up to build truly differentiated entertainment services, whether it's traditional TV, over-the-top, or mobile. As you all know, it takes a tremendous amount of capital to be committed to fueling this transformation. Over the past 5 years, we've invested more than $140 billion to build out one of the most advanced wireless, fiber, and IP networks in the world. During this time, we invested more in the US than any other public company. The future demands instantaneous and ubiquitous connectivity, from drones and virtual reality to self-driving cars and TV everywhere. We're working to bring ultra-fast and nearly instant connections to customers at home and on the go. This will require even more investment, and a modern, pro-investment regulatory structure will continue to attract those dollars. Networks are the catalyst that makes it possible for so many of the products and services we enjoy today. We should promote policies that encourage next-generation networks, a critical building block of the digital economy. Thank you for the time, and please enjoy the rest of the conference.
And Eric is indeed talking about what's at stake here, the convergence, like when the telcos actually acquire content to be way more richer in terms of offers, of products, and what they can actually provide their users and consumers. It's always a question of big money, right?
Exactly, exactly. Good morning to all of you. I'm Jean-Luc LEMMENS. I'm the director of the Telecom business unit at IDATE DigiWorld. It's a pleasure for me to be here with you today. It's also a bit impressive as well, because last year, I was sitting over there, and I would not have guessed that 1 year later, I would be on the other side of the fence. Anyway, we have to talk about strategic big bets this morning. We will have a lot of invitees who will enlighten us on what telecom operators have to do, but also other players of the ecosystem who will be basically working with telecom operators. To start with, if that works, yes. Let's talk about big bets, money. Yesterday, you could hear a lot of figures. People are talking in billions, others are talking in tens of billions. Here we are talking in hundreds of billions. Telecom operators are the basic block of this digital revolution we are going through. They are investing every year hundreds of billions of euros in the world, and this will continue. Back in 2010, more than 200 billion euros were invested in telecom infrastructure. Last year, according to our calculation, it's nearly 300 billion that were invested. In 2020, we think the total telecom investment will reach 360 billion. These are huge figures. These are the bets. Telecom operators have to invest in various types of bets. When we say type of bets, obviously you've heard yesterday about 5G. You've heard about FTTX, which is the core of their business and the core of their bets. That being said, as you all know, the telecom industry has to create new ways to build value in order to make this investment. So you've heard yesterday my colleague Samuel Roppert explaining how IoT could basically create value for telcos. You've heard my colleague Florence Leborgne talking about media and how the convergence between telecom and media operators could eventually create values. That being said, there are other ways. We know that artificial intelligence is now deployed among telco operators to do preventive repairing of lines, knowing in advance where issue will occur on the network before the issue actually happens. And the last thing, the most important thing actually, is the transformation of the business models of telcos. Working in new business models, B2B2C type of models, working with other industries, transport, banking, gas, electricity, you name it, and building new business models, becoming platforms in order to create value both for those new verticals that until now were not working with telco operators, but see in the digital revolution an opportunity for themselves to create value. So these are the topics that will be discussed this morning. So we have a lot of money, obviously, nearly 300 billion euros. There are plenty of opportunities where you can basically play and develop new businesses. So ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jean-Luc. I feel like I'm in Vegas this morning, like betting on the future of telcos and on the industry and ecosystems altogether.